Paolo, normally I sit here and ask how was your off season, but you didn't really have much time off. You're doing plenty of stuff. Just take us through what this summer was like for you, and how you feel it'll better prepare you for the start of the season.
Yeah, it was an eventful summer for me from start to finish, and I was just grateful to have the opportunities that I did. Playing for USA, and being able to travel as much as I did and stuff. It was definitely just a special summer in terms of on and off the court, just doing things I've never done before. So I feel like I learned a lot, saw a lot, and I'm just ready to be back.
Along those lines, you're around a lot of brilliant basketball minds, both players, coaches. What was your biggest takeaway, if any one is specific, from your experience this summer?
You're saying with USA?
Yeah, with Team USA.
Yeah, I think just learning how to affect the team in a positive way when you're not the main guy or the best player by me. So I think I was able to just come out, try to find ways to affect the game, affect the team, being a great teammate, being better on defense, and doing the little things. And so those are three great basketball minds: Spo, Lou, and Coach Kirk, and Coach Few as well. So I learned a lot, and they helped me a lot.
What, if anything, did you learn about yourself from playing with Team USA this summer?
What did I learn? I think I just learned that, one, playing FIBA was different. So that was my first time doing that. I actually really enjoyed playing the FIBA game. I like the way it's played. But I think I just learned that, I'm where I want to be, but I also got a lot more to work on. So it was a good summer.
Can you take us through the process playing against FIBA teams? How different from the NBA? And were you surprised of the level of competition at that level?
I wouldn't say I was surprised. I mean, that's like the best basketball in the world outside the NBA that you're going to get. But no, I think the game is shorter, so it's less room for error. It's more physical, more post-ups. Kind of favors bigger guys, more physical guys, which I don't mind at all. So I definitely, like I said, I enjoyed the way it was played. I like the style it's played at, and hopefully I get to play more FIBA in the future.
Coming out of being the rookie of the year, what are your expectations of the Orlando Magic? I see you gain a couple of muscles. What's next for this team?
I think just living up to the expectations that we set for ourselves as a team. It's a lot of familiar faces in here. We got a lot of the same guys back with a couple new fresh faces. So we had some success last year once we were all healthy, and I think we're just trying to carry that over to this season. Being able to start the season healthy is huge for us, and I think it's going to give us a real good look at what we can be.
Having an off season to look back at your rookie season, what is the biggest thing that maybe you learned from your first 82 games in the NBA?
I would say just being able to handle the traveling and all the other stuff that goes into playing an NBA season. I think this year I'm a lot more prepared for it. Last year kind of, hit me like a bus. I think midway through the year, just travel catching up, the lack of sleep and stuff like that. So now I know how to handle it. I know what to expect, and I think I'll be much better at dealing with it.
As the face of the franchise, Paolo, how are you looking to take a step forward as a leader this year?
Yeah, I think it starts vocally. I think it starts by leading by example. That's something that me, Mose, Franz, a couple other guys have been talking about just over the summer, is how to come in, lead by example, but also lead vocally and hold each other accountable, and be the voice that the team needs. I think that's something that we're not afraid to do, and we're gonna have to just keep getting better at. And obviously, we're not gonna be perfect, but I think as long as the effort's there and the attitude, the right attitude to try and be a leader, I think we'll be good.
Did your experience at Team USA help with that at all?
Yeah, I think being the youngest guy on the team, I think I was able to, be very vocal, especially kind of in the role I was in, kind of helping some of the other guys, telling them what I saw from the bench and, what I saw on film. I think it helped me take a step for sure. And Mose was there as well, so he saw me kind of take that step, and he expects the same from me here.
What was it like to play against Franz and Mo and such a big game like that? And have they talked any trash to you or anything about what happened?
No, we wasn't talking really much trash out there. Us three are hard competitors, but at the end of the day, we're brothers. We're on the same team, and so we had a lot of respect for each other out there. But seeing them get to play for Germany was awesome. I tried to, holding my feelings back a little bit, but I couldn't be nothing but happy for them when they got the win and won gold medal. Even though it was beating us, those guys deserve it. They work extremely hard. Play with a lot of pride for their country. And and then when I got back in the facility, we did talk about the tournament a little bit. Talked about some of the things that went wrong for us and went right for them. So it was funny.
You talked a little bit about the internal expectations that you guys have for this team. Remember back in April, you said playoffs or bust. Do you guys still feel that way about what your maybe results-driven goals are, and what do you need to do to kind of reach your internal expectations for yourself and for the team?
I mean, I think we just gotta be who we are, and just stick together. It's gonna be highs and lows, ups and downs throughout the year. But as long as we stay together as a unit, I'm confident with us going up against anybody. I think, when we was healthy last year, there wasn't a team that we looked at and, thought we were outmatched or outmanned. So, when we have a full roster coming in this year, I think, it's just living up to our expectations and trying to, be as good as we can be as a unit. And I think all the playoffs and whatever else is going to take care of itself.
What advice do you have for the incoming rookies this year after what you kind of experienced last year? What would you tell the young guys?
I would tell the young guys, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Obviously, we got a great team, a great group of guys that they can come in and, join. And I think both of them bring, unique talent in their own way. And they're both going to, have a lot of great moments this year, but they're also going to have a lot of, tough moments and learning moments, just like I did, just like all the other guys did. I mean, it's your rookie year. You don't, as much as you can try to prepare for it, you're never going to be able to prepare for it. So, like I said, don't put too much pressure on yourself. But those guys are both good kids, and they carry themselves the right way, and they both work really hard. So I'm definitely expecting them to have an impact.
You were playing